Hi friends and family, this is Melly at Dusty Sage Homestead, and today I am going to be canning chicken broth. Please take a second and subscribe to my channel. So I had a leftover chicken carcass that I had put in the freezer after roasting a chicken for my family, and I went ahead and purchased some chicken feet. You do not have to purchase chicken feet. You can just use leftover chicken bones and put them straight into a pot. I am following a recipe from the Ball Complete Book of Home Preserving. I do like to follow recipes when I am canning. I know that there are a lot of rebel canners out there. I am not one of them. I am not scared that I'm going to give my family botulism, but I am very careful. So the recipe calls for chicken, water, celery stalks, onions, whole black peppercorns, bay leaves, and salt, which you see me add to this pot. And you're going to boil it for 2 or more hours. I think I boiled this pot for about 4 hours. And with the chicken feet, it's going to be a really thick bone broth with lots of cartilage. As you see, I'm preparing all of my canning supplies. I have my pressure canner, my jars, some hot water for the lids to soak in. You can just wash them with soapy warm water. There's also a new rule with canning that if you're processing something for more than 10 minutes, you do not have to sanitize your jars first. So I have not been sanitizing. This recipe processes for 25 minutes for the quart jars, and it asks for 10 pounds of pressure, and then you add a pound of pressure per 1,000 feet above sea level. So I am about 2,200 feet above sea level, so I like to pressure can mine at 12 or 13 pounds of pressure, and most of the time I have my pressure gauge up to 14 or 15 pounds, and I even let it sit in the pressure canner longer than recommended. After you boil your broth, you strain it and then fill your jars. Once the jars are full, I like to wipe down the rims with vinegar. It cuts through any grease that is left on the rim, helping to create a good seal for your lids. Of course, if you don't already know this, you must pressure can chicken broth. It is considered a low acid food, so it cannot be water bath canned. When you are tightening your lids, you want to make sure that they are snug but not over tight, or your seals will buckle or they won't seal properly. You want to let your jars sit and cool down for 24 hours before you move them, and of course make sure all of your lids seal.